Hey, bud, it's Helen, and welcome to the Sincere Newsletter video edition number one. You're getting the behind the scenes look as to what I think about how the podcast is going and the direction of the future. Today's number one episode is to all free and paid subscribers because I just want to talk, and I want you to be part of this process. So if you have any insight, please feel free to comment in this newsletter. You can just click the link to the full post on Substack and then you can comment and I will be able to see it. But anyhow, since the launch of the first Sincere podcast episode, which will be linked in this newsletter, I am just feeling a lot clearer about the direction of where I want to take this podcast. I think that, I've tried so many things. The podcast was initially called The Rest of Me, and then it was called Mind, and now it's called Sincere. And I feel like the evolution of the name is just taking on just a different identity. And the goal of this podcast project was helping me serve myself, in all honesty, just trying to figure out, how do I speak to the version of me at 18 who was going through a lot of mental health challenges, trying to figure out the answers to all of my questions of who am I? How do I grow through this? How do I use the things and the skills that I acquire to further my growth? Um, a lot of people don't know that you can go through adversity and learn a lot from it. People often interpret it as either good or bad. And through the mental health training that I've done, I've learned that things are neither just good or just bad. They're everything in the in between. And that's what makes storytelling so beautiful. That's what makes narrative so beautiful. Um, right now, my next book, which I'm actually really excited about, is a Michael J. Fox autobiography on his Parkinson's diagnosis. I personally know several people in my life that are diagnosed with the neurological degenerative disease. And one of the things that I really love about reading Michael J. Fox's autobiography thus far is that he can still laugh about it and be optimistic about it. And that's something that I often don't read or listen to when I learn about Parkinson's. It's oftentimes talked about in a form of just pity or silence from folks who know someone of that disease. And um, I think seeing it from that lens, there's a line in his book that says that Parkinson's has become a gift in some ways because it's taught him to live day by day in presence and to just appreciate what he already has. He also talks about his recovery and sobriety because he got into drinking a lot due to feelings of depression, coping with depression because of Parkinson's. The recent episode number 8 that I just released, is based on a book by Peter Brown called Make It Stick. And Make It Stick is about the science of learning and how we learn. And I felt like that book was the perfect transition into the Michael J. Fox book because essentially the entire genesis of the book was about answering the question, like, how do people learn? And the basic answer is through life experience and through variability, meaning different life experiences. And life is a lot like that. Life throws at you so many different issues and situations that I hope to make Sincere into a podcast like that. How do we go through life with a level of wisdom, faith, sincerity, and gentleness to endure whatever comes our way and make the best choice that we possibly can in the moment? Obviously, we're not going to be perfect all the time, but I hope that in taking on this project, I hope will be a lifelong project, we get to that place, or I help several people get to that place. But just wanted to give you a really honest update about where I'm at and how the podcast journey is going. But I hope this was helpful and I hope I wasn't just blabbing, but I hope to make these update videos weekly, if not bi weekly. So thanks for listening.